guys, Team here, the Critical Virgo. Welcome back to another Fragrance Fridays. If you are new to my channel, then welcome. Just so you know, I put timestamps to everything down below. You should probably also know, I don't know how much of a difference it makes, but I do reside in South Florida, but I'm originally from up north. And even though it is endless summer over here, I do like to wear some pretty heavy fragrances just because, and also because palm trees with lights on it don't do anything for me. And I need something to get me in the mood for the holidays. Got a little bit of a cool front coming in, so I will definitely be going for some like really heavy hitters over the next few weeks for the whole, 2 days that is cold. I tried to put these in order from the lightest to the heaviest. It gets a little tricky a few fragrances in, and I'll explain that later. First one up on the list, and the first two kind of take a tie a little bit as far as how heavy they are. In scent, it is 5 o'clock Au Gingembre by Serge Lutens. And this is one of the older bottles. I know they redesigned them. I personally prefer the older ones, just a personal preference. But I've been reaching for this one a lot over like the last week or two. And this is usually how it goes for me. I pull it out a lot around Thanksgiving because it puts me in the mood. Hope you guys had a good one, by the way. And then I might pull it out maybe a few more times, put it away for the rest of the year. I don't really go to this one in the summertime at all. But it just really puts me in the mood for Thanksgiving because of like that nice spicy ginger that it has in it. It's got a little bit of sweetness to it. It's not cloying. It's not like a gingerbread cookie per se because there's not like a lot of vanilla going on in there. It doesn't smell like a baked good, but it definitely has like this nice spicy ginger to it. Again, it's a very light fragrance, so I usually reserve this one for the daytime. I wear it to work a lot. Every now and then I might pull it out at night, but not for like a date night, just because I find it to be a little too light. I want something that has like a good kick in it. I did wear this for Thanksgiving though, because again, puts me in the mood. Number 2 on the list. I reviewed this a while ago when I was on like a Swiss Arabian kick. I don't think you're really gonna be able to see it just because it's so reflective, but it's Shaghaf Oud. Yeah, it probably won't come out. But this is, listen, if you want to get into oud fragrances, I would recommend this one as your first. It is the best first fragrance just because it's so easy to wear. And it's crazy. Every time I wear this, I get so many compliments. Everybody's like, what are you wearing? And I didn't expect that at all. It's definitely a crowd pleaser and it's easy on your budget. And it's just very versatile. It goes really good from day to night, even though it is on the lighter side. I find, well, let me stop doing that because it's just too reflective. Even though it is on the lighter side, I do find it to be very versatile. Wear it to work, on date night, and also very unisex. Nothing overly masculine or feminine. And again, oh my gosh, it is an awesome, 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 awesome first oud fragrance because it's very light. Now this is where things get a little tricky as far as putting them in order because, yeah, you'll see. So the third one up on the list. I purchased this about 2 years ago, and I'm going to be really honest with you guys. I rarely wear it. I don't know why. I really don't know why. It might be because I bought the full presentation and I don't know the cost of it. I really don't want to wear it all that much, but every time I do wear it, I'm like kicking myself because it's just absolutely stunning. It is Noir Aphrodisiaque by Killian. And this has to be like one of the sexiest boozy chocolates I've ever smelled. I love this. Again, I kick myself when I pull it out. I'm like, why am I not wearing this more often? Honestly, never got a compliment or a complaint other than the day that I purchased it from, I got a compliment from like one of my fragrance friends that went with me. But yeah, no one has ever complimented me on this. Could totally wear this from day to night. Very versatile and very unisex, although I see more guys going for it than women. What are we up to? Number 4. Oh gosh, this is one of my favorite chocolate fragrances and it will be a forever staple in my collection. It is Sorriso by Profumum Roma. Talked about it quite a few times. And I get a ton of compliments on this. I'm not really going to go too much into it because I've actually done a review on it. But awesome bang for your buck, even though it is, you know, kind of expensive. But it has crazy projection, really long lasting. Get a ton of compliments on this. when I wear it to work. Very versatile, goes from day to night, but I wouldn't wear it on like a job interview because it is like nuclear. Okay, now we're on number 5. And I feel a little funny talking about this fragrance just because I've never talked about this house in all the years that I've been on YouTube doing these fragrance videos. And I have a competitor, or I don't know, up later in the list. So it feels weird. I don't really own a lot from this house, and that's my own fault. I know that they have some really amazing fragrances, and it's Dua. I never thought I'd be saying this on my channel. It's Hangover with the Mobster. I went to a New York City meetup, so they came up with these like awesome bottles for that meetup, and this is like a different version apparently. It's got like this amazing banana note in it, and I don't know if they sell it on the website, but I know that some of the other fragrances that they have over there are absolutely insane, just from what I've read. I've never tried them, and again, that's my bad. I really want to get more into it. I hadn't. So really long lasting, very versatile. I take this from day to night. It's gourmand, which you know I love. It's boozy, it's just gorgeous. So it has me wondering like what some of the other fragrances are like, but yeah, the banana note really sticks out in this, and it makes it extra special. I love this bottle. So yeah, feel really funny talking about it though, and you'll see why later. Number 6 on the list is, I don't know if it'll show up, Hendley Perfumes Rosenthal. Really love this one. It's got like this amazing rose in it. It's super potent. Literally, you guys know I overspray with his fragrances, like 2 and I'm done. I don't even, I can't. And oh my gosh, the amount of care and craftsmanship that goes into his fragrances is insane. Gorgeous. I have a really tough time picking between this and the next one, number 7. I find I go to this one a little bit more during the day, not as much during the night, although it is very versatile. You can take it from day to night. Would not wear this one on a job interview. It's very, very strong, very strong. I can't stress that one enough. So even though when you look at the prices, remember, like, you don't need a lot. I literally only do 2 sprays, and this is coming from Miss 10-12 sprays, okay? 2 sprays and I'm done. And I smell it on my clothes like the next day, which is insane. Number 7, Hendley Perfumes Bourbon. This is, oh my gosh. It smells like it was like aged in a really old oak barrel or something. Gorgeous. Again, more of a nighttime fragrance for me. And to be honest, Rosenthal I find a little more feminine. Maybe the ladies like a little bit more. Bourbon is definitely one that I find more men going for than women. But if you are into that deep, rich fragrance as a woman, oh my gosh, then you will love this one. Same as the other one, very, very potent. I do 2 sprays. That's it. No more. And same thing applies. Very good for night. I do wear it during the day, but I would not go on a job interview with this one. So we are at what? 8. Okay, this is what I was talking about before with Dua. I got an Alexandria fragrance here. It is Serene. Serene is actually a dupe for a Chanel fragrance, Mademoiselle. It smells really freaking close to it. I gotta tell you, love this. Have not purchased the Chanel fragrance since I've gotten this, and I have put quite a dent in it. I reach for this one a lot. It's just one of those easy wear fragrances. I don't gotta think about it very much. I wear this one to work quite a bit. Been kind of pulling back and going for some of the other fragrances a little bit more, but this is definitely a staple for me. We are on number 9. Now we're kind of going more to like that boozy feel. I almost feel like I should have put this closer to the Hendley perfume fragrances. Did a review on this recently. Slumberhouse Ore. Not gonna go too much into it. Amazing. I love this house. Boozy, boozy goodness right here. Long lasting, day and night fragrance for me. Most people probably reserve this for night. Super duper potent extrait. And yeah, I know the price is a little bit much. Might make you go, but totally worth it. I find more men going for this one than women just because of like how it smells. But if you are into those super boozy fragrances, then check that one out. So we got number 10 on this list. And this could easily be my number 1. It is my favorite out of this whole list. Now, if you didn't go to the timestamps and you've been watching me for a long time, again, we went from the lightest to the heaviest. You should have a pretty good idea of what it is. I've talked about it quite a few times. It is Mancera Wild Leather. You guys should already know. Love, love, love this. But fun fact, first time I tried it, I hated this fragrance. I hated it. I thought it was the most disgusting thing I've ever smelled. Wore it a few times and then I learned to really appreciate it. And now I cannot get enough. It's the craziest thing, right? As the name implies, tons of leather in this. Has a really cool mintiness to it, just so you know. I find more men going for it because it is pretty masculine. But if you are very daring and you love a good leather fragrance, then you definitely want to check this one out. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I'd love to hear what your top 10 fragrances are. If you got the time, put them down below. Any questions, comments, you know where those go to. Till next Friday, guys. Bye.